Hello, my name is Lucky Lenny, and I broke two bones in my ankle yesterday morning. I was at the beach and the waves were going really rough. And like before noon, it was all right, the waves. But when I got more into the afternoon, that's when it got more crazy, and that's when you saw more surfers going out into the water. And when I was out with my cousin, he lost his goggles, so I was concerned for him, and I was like, oh, okay, let me go help find you your goggles. So when I was doing that, all of a sudden I looked behind me and a wave got me. So of course I went underneath the water, but I was too inside the shallow area that it just took me with the wave, and it broke my ankle. Like, it went a way that it shouldn't be, and I just heard the bones crack, and I panicked. I really did. So after a couple more waves coming out to me, I tried to get out. I yelled at my little cousin to get the parents and help me out, and while he was doing that, I was crawling up from the sand to close to yeah, that helps. I was crawling up to a closer area where the waves didn't hit the sand. And while I was doing that, I called my sister because she was taking a nap and yelling for her to help me. And she's like, it's okay, just breathe, you'll be fine. So I did that. I knew my ankle was broken from the sound of it. I never had any of my bones broken before. I never had surgery before. I never had anything so extreme happen to me before. So it just felt right that it was broken, because I just could not, I knew I couldn't stand up. So after a little while, my sister saw a lifeguard come in, so I was like, oh, thank God. So they try to hop me up into one of their vehicles, just like a mountain bike type of thing, but I didn't have enough strength to do it. So when they tried to plop me up, it was a little too high for me. And remind you, I'm 5'10", but even for me, I was just like, I couldn't get up. Even then they were trying to lift me, but I'm too heavy. I'm just too heavy for them. So I finally was like, fuck it. I used my right leg that was broken, and I screamed bloody murder. I was in so much pain after that. He told me to hold on to both sides of the vehicle, and I was so scared that I was just gonna fall off, but it was okay. We got out, and he set me aside on a chair where my family was sitting, and they sat me down onto the bench. Everybody was panicking. They all was like, okay, let's go straight to the hospital. They packed everything up, and I was just like covered in sand, head to toe, from the waves pounding on me, and I couldn't get up. I refused to get up. I just wanted to stay on that bench at the beach for the rest of the day, because I did not want to deal with the pain. So after a little while, it was like, here's the hose that got connected to the shower. So I hosed myself off. Then my mother helped me hose the rest of my body. They tried to get the best amount of sand off of me. Even afterwards, I was still drenched in sand. I was still covered in sand. It was ridiculous. So afterwards, he plopped me back onto the motorcycle or whatever bike, and it was a lot more smoother to getting on that than before. And then he just back put the car backwards, and he just helped me into my auntie's van. And of course, we had our priorities straight. We were in traffic, and we planned to go to this coffee shop, and planned to go to get some Dole Whip at Dole. And when we did, and so after we went inside the car, we were just like, okay, let's get Dole Whip. And I was like, sure, let's go. Why not? I swear it's not going to be anything serious. So while we're in the car driving to Dole, we were just busting out laughing about the whole thing and what we done and what we saw, and we even like timed it. So when I got injured, it was September 4th, 2017 at 11:45 a.m. So it was cool that I knew the exact time and date, or I knew the date of it. So when I got my Dole Whip, my sister was like, so was it worth it? And I'm like, nope. I wish we just went straight to the hospital, but it was too late. But after we ate everything, we went to the ER, and they got me a wheelchair, and they rolled me into the nurse's office. So after a while, we were waiting, talking stories, still laughing, pretty fun. There was an elderly lady there, and she was pretty nice, and they gave us an estimate of like 4 to 5 hours that we were going to stay inside the ER. So we went inside, I gave them my details, and then we went inside one of the rooms, and we watched Shark Tank for a couple hours, I think. And when we were done watching Shark Tank, we muted it, and we changed channel, and then they gave me like pain medicine for my leg, for my ankle, and then they gave me what else? Oh, they just x-rayed my ankle before and after. They had to pop it back in place with this old man that was he would just remind me of a goofy teacher, and it was just adorable talking to him. So when they had to pop my ankle back in place, they had to put me under anesthesia. He called it like milk of anesthesia. I don't know the name of it right now. So I got dizzy, and everything was going slow motion. I passed out a little, and then keep on waking up and keep on passing out a little after. And I forgot, like, it was going on for like 15 minutes on how long they were gonna pop my ankle back in place and then put the cast on. But when I got to, I was just like, oh, I got a sock. My foot isn't cold anymore. And they're just like, yeah, sure. And after a while, I passed out again, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, they put the cast on. Oh, cool. When did they do that? And the doctor was like, good, she forgot. Because I was probably in a lot of pain. So after a while, we rested, and there were really busy people, but they were super nice. All the doctors that were there at Wahiawa, they were all so nice, and we all goofed around and had conversations. So after a while, they were just like, okay, so you're gonna go on these cane, and we're gonna see how tall you are. And I was like, oh, I'm 5'10". So they got me at the 5'10", and I was like, no, this is too tall. So they was like, oh, okay. So they went back and gave me 5 Novocaines. I'm like, yeah, this is more like it. So I had to go bathroom. So I went on my cane. I fell. Well, I lost my balance at one point, and then they just like, oh, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So when I finally got to the bathroom, oh, so since we went to the beach, I was still in my bathing suit, and you know how it was sandy? Yeah, I was a lot more sandy when I had to take off my bikini. And there was sand everywhere, and I felt so bad for the doctors because the janitors had to clean it up, and it was just not a good thing for the patients either. And I just felt so bad, but they were close to the beach. They get it a lot, I guess. So when they finally gave me the cane, and I was like, okay, I kind of got this. So we went to my wheelchair, and then my sister wheeled me back into my auntie's car and mine. We went there at like 2:30, and we left there at like 7:10 or something. So it was a good rough 4 to 5 hours. It was nice. So afterwards, we were all hungry, so we went to Wendy's, and we all got Wendy's. I had to use my canes to go inside. I fell and screamed bloody murder once again, and I was in so much pain. So there's like, it's okay, get you up, try to go inside faster. And afterwards, the first seat that I saw, I was like, I'm landing on that, I'm going on that chair. So they got me my food. I was not hungry. I picked up my salad. I was just like, I'm not feeling this, and I'm not feeling anything. I just want to go home. So after a while, my family, we were talking, we were all moving around. I was just still like, I'm not having the best day right now. So afterwards, we got home, and I had to go through my uncle's room to be able to go inside my room without going on any stairs whatsoever. So that was good. And I think I almost fell again while walking to the house, but they caught me, so I was happy. I was the whole day after I got my legs broken. I do not want to stand up. I do not want to stand up at all. It's the scariest thing ever, is to fall or to just try to stand with a broken ankle and just screaming. It's the most terrifying feeling that I ever felt. And I would cry and cry because I do not want to ever feel that again. So after a while, my mother wrapped a white plastic bag over my cast, and I hopped my way into the bathroom, and I took a shower, and I hopped back out. So that was my full day, and even like they keep on telling me, oh, you should elevate your ankle, therefore more blood can go through, that could lessen the swelling. Well, when I tried to do that, there was pins and needles in my cast, and I couldn't do it. So I was just like, after a few hours, I was just like, F it, and I just slept on my side while I get my leg elevated. And apparently that's a good thing, so good for me. But yeah, that is my full day here and there of going to the beach and breaking my ankle. So thank you for watching, and I will upload another video soon because today is actually my second day with my cast on. So I'm gonna try and make a video every day with just having an update on how am I going and how the cast is going, I guess, too. So thank you. Have a wonderful day.